Good day everyone, it's me Gypsy Jane, your reporter as of this time. So now, let's talk about Spearman rank correlation. Our objectives are: first, discuss Spearman rank. Second, solve for the value of RS. Third, determine the strength of relationship. And the fourth one is explain the importance of Spearman rank. Spearman rank correlation. It is the non-parametric version of the person-product moment correlation. Spearman's correlation coefficient measures the strength and direction of association between two ranked variables. The correlation coefficient takes on values ranging between -1 and +1, meaning we cannot have an answer beyond 1. So our formula is SR is equals to 1 minus 6 summation of the square of the difference of the two scores over n cubed minus n. So I have here an example. The performance of 7 students in math and in English. So in math, there are 56, 75, 45, 71, 61, 64, and the last is 80. So we will proceed now in English. The first student take 66, second is 70, next is 40, and then 60, 65, 56, and 59. So the first step is to rank the scores for math from highest to lowest. The first rank here is 80. The second is 75. The next is 71. Next is 64, 61, 56, and the last is 45. For English, the first in the rank is 70. The second is 66. The third is 65. Next is 60. Next is 59, 56, and the last is 40. Then the next step is to fill in the table. We will be looking for the value of D and the value of D squared. Question: how do we get the value for D and also D squared? These are the steps to follow. First, to get the value of D, subtract the scores. So 6 minus 2 is equals 4. 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. 7 minus 7 is equals to 0. 3 minus 4 is equals to -1. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. 4 minus 6 is equals to -2. And the last is 1 minus 5 is equals to -4. The second step is to get the value of D squared, multiply the value of D by itself. So 4 times 4 is equals to 16. 1 times 1 is equals to 1. 0 times 0 is equals to 0. -1 times -1, the answer will be 1. Then 2 times 2 is equals to 4. -2 times -2 is equals to 4. And also, -4 times -4 is equals to 16. So we will go now to number 3. To get the value of summation of D squared, add all the values of the column of D squared, which is 16 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 and plus 16 is equals to 42. Since we have the values that we need for the given formula, we can now move on for the third step. Substitute the values in the given formula, which is SR is equals to 1 minus 6, the summation of D squared over n by the power of 3 minus n. Solve the value of S sub R. These are the steps to follow. So first is multiply. So 6 times 42 is equals to 252 over 7 times 7 times 7 is equals to 343 minus 7. So the second step is subtract on the denominator. So 343 minus 7 is equals to 336. So the third step is divide. So SR is equals to 1 minus 252 divided by 336, and the answer will be SR is equals to 1 minus 0.75. So our fourth step is subtract. So SR is equals to 1 minus 0.75. So the answer will be 0.25. So number 5, determine the strength of the SR value. If S sub R is less than 0.30, that means none or very weak relationship. When S sub R is greater than 0.30 but less than 0.50, meaning we have weak relationship. When S sub R is greater than 0.50 but less than 0.70, that means they have moderate relationship. And last, when S sub R is greater than 0.70, meaning they have strong relationship. Our result for our S sub R is equals to 0.25. Therefore, English and math have very weak correlation. I hope you understand everything and you understand the process. We will now be reviewing the process that we did a while ago. So first, we rank the scores. Second, fill in the table. The third, substitute the value in the given formula. Fourth, solve for the value of R. And the last is determine the strength of relationship.
Do that one dance, baby. That one dance.